A little over a week ago, I wrote an essay and recorded a video about how social media stole my ambition. At the end of it, I said that I would start writing daily and uploading video essays along with them, and I have not held up with that promise. I tried to write, but then I would not like what I wrote, and I'd switch topics. I went through several topics, and eventually I lost interest in the writing completely. After doing some thinking, I realized that the reason I kept flip-flopping from idea to idea was because I was trying to replicate the original essay that I wrote. While writing that essay, I mentioned that I had no plan while writing it, and that made it feel kind of liberating. I ended up creating something I was happy with, and that onward kind of set a standard. I'm a perfectionist at heart. I always have been. I don't like showing off my work unless I feel that it's perfect, that it's good enough to show to the public. This principle has honestly held me back from doing many things in my life because I've always been scared to show people my bad side. I was and honestly still am afraid of judgment. And if that fear of judgment has kept me constrained and stopped me from pursuing so many things in my life, is that fear really worth having? It's the same reason why, even though becoming a YouTuber has been my goal for most of my life, I still don't consistently post videos. What is this impossible standard that I set for myself, and where did it come from? Is it from me being bullied when I was younger or being isolated as a kid? Do these things from my past make me feel like I have to hide or mask my flaws? Because most of my life I feel like I've been trying to cover up my flaws. I never wanted people to view me as too much of anything. You act a certain way and you get called too annoying. You act another way and you get called someone who's trying too hard. And you act another way and you get called someone who's trying to be funny. No matter how you act, someone will judge you for it. And I didn't want to be judged. So I put on a mask and a boring personality, and I never became too annoying. I never tried too hard, and I never tried to be funny. Instead, I became this person with no personality. But at least no one will ever judge me, right? No one hated me, but no one loved me either. Everyone was just okay with me. I wasn't anyone's favorite person, and slowly I realized that. I also started to realize that other people who are loved by some people did get too annoying. They did try too hard, and they did try to be funny. And some people loved that, while others judged it. They called it corny, cringe, weird. I started to realize that it didn't matter if some people judged me, if some people loved me. Because those people would give me all the love I needed to forget about the hate. There's no use in being perfect because no one likes perfect. Our flaws are what make us real. Our flaws are what make us human. And perfection is not even attainable. So when you make an effort to reach it, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment. I think the magic of my first essay was that I had nothing to compare it to. But my second essay had this standard that I needed to hit. The reason that I wrote this essay was because I got myself to let go and just write. I didn't try to make it a certain way or fit a certain criteria, and that same liberation that I felt on my first essay, I felt on this one.